Hi, my name is Bill, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace your washer's electronic control board. The reason why you might have to do this is because none of the switches, knobs, or buttons are responding, or because it just won't turn on. For this repair, we'll be using a flathead screwdriver, a 1/4-inch nut driver, and a pair of channel locks. Warning: before doing any repairs, please disconnect your power source. So this is the washer we're going to be using for this repair. It's a GE. Keep in mind, yours at home might be a little bit different than what we have here, but the same techniques should still apply. So you're going to want to make sure your water is turned off. And now we can disconnect the hose with our channel locks. Keep in mind, when you take the hose off, there probably will still be some water in the line. So try not to spill that all over yourself. There we go. Okay. So now what we're going to do is remove all the knobs on the front here. And if you have trouble pulling this off, I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver, and I'm just sticking it in between the gap here, and I'm going to gently pry up with it, and it should come loose. There we go. Same thing with the other ones. If they're hard to get off, just use your screwdriver and it'll come right off. And now we can turn our washer around. Now I need to remove these two hoses from the water inlet valve. And once I've got it loose enough, I can undo it the rest of the way by hand. Loosening it up with our channel locks, and then take it off the rest of the way by hand once it's loose. Now what I need to do is remove these 3 screws that are holding on the front panel. And I'm going to use my 1/4-inch nut driver. And once we've removed those 3 screws, we can move the control panel forward. So here's the control board. It's both of these pieces here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to unplug all the wires that are going to it. And I'm going to start on this end. It doesn't really matter which ones you unplug first, as long as you unplug all of them. Keep in mind, some of these have clips on them. So you're going to want to push it on the clips when you pull them out. Other ones will pull just straight out. Now that we have all of the wires removed, we can unscrew both of these pieces, starting over here. And now that we've removed all the screws, all we have to do for the control board is just lift it up, and just keep in mind there are a couple of slots right here that you're going to have to pull it out of. And that'll come off, and with this piece it'll lift straight up. Now you can grab your new OEM replacement control board. If you don't have one already, you can find one on our online store. So now when we put the control board on here, we're going to line up this hole here with this piece that's protruding out. That's where the screw goes in. So the screw is going to go up through there and into that. We're also going to line up this knob here with that, and this button here with the button that goes on this part. So I'm going to slide the card into the slot here first, and now everything just kind of falls into place. So now we can screw it back down. So now I'm going to start screwing this in. And as I do, I'm going to also mention that you do need to be careful with this. Since it's an electronic circuit board, you do want to make sure that when you're handling it that you're grounded. And to do that, all you simply have to do is make sure that you're touching part of the appliance if it's metal, or If you have an electrostatic wrist strap, you should wear one of those, and attach it to something metal. But you do definitely want to be cautious with this, as any static shock could potentially ruin the board, and we don't want that to happen. Now that we've got that plugged back in, we can hook up all the wires again. And now we can put it back together. We'll put all of our knobs back on. Just make sure when you put them on, you're lining up that D-shaped hole on the knob with the D shape on there. There we go. So now you see, turning it around with no problem, and everything is in working order. Once you've got that tightened as hard as you can by hand, use your channel locks again, get it tightened the rest of the way. There we go. Now that those are on nice and tight, we can hook our washer back up. Slowly turn your water on just to make sure there's no leak, and your repair is complete. Finally, don't forget to plug in your appliance. If you need to replace any parts for your appliances, you can find an OEM replacement part on our website, PCApplianceRepair.com. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share our video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us make more videos just like these for you to watch for free.